Galaxy. My name is Will B, and welcome to another review on the channel. Now, before I go into this movie, I wanted to go quickly discuss why there isn't a Justice League review out yet. That's because there are being constant delays in editing and shooting some stuff. But there will be a review coming up. It probably won't be for another, I'd say, week and a half or so. Because the finals are actually coming up, but I will get to that in a little bit. So I wanted to talk about this movie for quite a while, ever since I saw it in the theaters over the summer. I'm, of course, talking about Dunkirk. This movie is directed by Christopher Nolan, and it takes place near the end of World War II, as we follow a group of British soldiers as they try to survive the German onslaught on the beaches of Dunkirk. Now, I love war movies, especially movies by Christopher Nolan. He's one of my favorite directors. He even directed one of my favorite movies of all time, The Dark Knight. So I was very excited to have seen this movie, and I'm a big history buff myself. So I was very excited to see this. A lot of people are going to say it's compared to Mad Max Fury Road a little bit. I'll do a review of that sometime in the future. But I just wanted to say, straightforward, this movie, Dunkirk, was absolutely phenomenal. Holy cow, I cannot begin to express how great this movie was. I know I'm very late for it. I know it came out in like July, and it's like 5 months now. Almost 5 months. But yeah, I just quickly wanted to go over this since the Justice League is going to be delayed just a little bit longer. Let's go over some of the good stuff first. Let's go over the story. Now, this is split into 3 different parts. We follow people on the land, on the sea, and in the air. And they each are given a decent amount of screen time with a good enough character development. I especially love Tom Hardy's character, who's this awesome fighter or pilot who's fighting off all these German pilots to save his comrades who are stranded on the beach. And when I first saw it, people absolutely fell in love with him. Whenever he did something awesome, people applauded like crazy. And then there's the people on the land who are also really cool. You get to know them a little bit, and as well as some of the people in the sea. But I feel like Tom Hardy stole the show in this one. And Kenneth Branagh was a lot of fun as well. Let's see. And the action was absolutely fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's compared to Mad Max Fury Road. And the reason I say that is because it jumps right into the action almost immediately. And there's little to no dialogue, and that you let the visuals and the music kind of tell the story. But I feel like there's a little bit more to Dunkirk than just that. Because I feel like they also allow the characters' actions to be portrayed as well. That way you can get an idea of who they are, and you can build more of a connection with them as the movie goes on. And now, people will expect a Christopher Nolan movie to be like 2 hours and 15 minutes, when really this is like an hour and 40 minutes. That is actually insane compared to, considering this is coming from one of the best directors of the modern era. And the score from Hans Zimmer blows it out of the water every single time. It is absolutely fantastic. I won't even lie. I even have the soundtrack on my phone from iTunes. Let's see. I guess one of the main problems is that while Tom Hardy's character was awesome and there was another character out on the sea that I really liked, a lot of the other characters I didn't really get that invested in. That's a lot of people understand, because they didn't really give these characters like names, or they didn't really establish them very well, which I can sort of understand, considering that we are jumped almost immediately into the action. And what really separates this from different war movies is that there's not any war movie cliches. It's not like they're sitting around a campfire and they're saying, "Oh, I have family back home. My wife is expecting. I have my parents are hoping that I come back." They never have any of that. Like I said, there's barely any dialogue, and when they do, it makes such a huge impact. But I think there's a saying that goes, "Actions speak louder than words." And I felt like that the characters' actions definitely spoke out for them, definitely made them who they were, and they very well established a good character for them. Overall, I absolutely fell in love with this movie. I'm looking forward to getting it on DVD. I'm going to give Dunkirk a 9 out of 10. Maybe I'll raise it to a 10 out of 10 after another viewing. Who knows? So that just about does it. And I wanted to quickly go over the reason why there won't be a Justice League review for quite a while. It's because, finals are coming up and we're going to have to be studying for it. For finals. But after finals, then I will be free to make and edit as many videos as I can. There definitely will be a Star Wars review, so don't worry. But you're gonna have to wait for Justice League just a little bit longer. I'm very sorry, everybody. I wish I could put up the Justice League review now, but sadly I can't. There's so many issues going on right now. Nothing terrible. Just need to focus on the schoolwork right now. Which is not very far. We just have a little bit, 2 weeks before we're done. Well, a little less than that. So until next time, see you later, posse.